All right, everybody. So today we have Phillip from CryptoMood, who is going to present us what CryptoMood is about.
Hi, I'm Phillip from CryptoMood. The reason why we're here today is to explain you a little bit about what we do. So we still consider ourselves startup, even we're a company of 20 people, and they're very smart people. And they're working on fintech ideas that we're trying to bring to the market. And one of them is called CryptoMood. Why CryptoMood? It's the traders get moody, the writers get moody, the influencers get moody, and they write lots of text. They shoot video like you do, and we would like to help the audience of the traders and professionals to understand, what's the content and the sentiment and the impact of these messages out there on the internet. So since we have people within the company who do the trades, who do the math, who do machine learning and the artificial intelligence, we brought them together in order to create the CryptoMood. And what CryptoMood does is it measures the sentiment of the content related to the cryptocurrencies out there on the market. And it might be movements on the wallets of large owners. It can be the content of the articles on CNN, Yahoo Finance, Reuters, whatever professional media you can imagine. It can be the video content that we're just shooting. Or what is more interesting, it can be the content of the social media where people are chatting or trying to spread the good news or negative news in order to influence the other readers or influence the price of the cryptocurrency. So we decided to bring all these three measurable elements to one goulash or soup, you can call it like that. And we cook it, we look at the indicators contained in the sentences, and we provide the indication of the market impact. So the trader out there doesn't have to read 100 articles in 10 minutes in order to be fast, because the speed for the trader is critical. So we read the content and the social media for him, and we provide a suggestion what the impact for him might be. So we're not really selling the trading signals. We're not there. We don't predict future. I guess we will never will. But we're a decision-making support system for traders, exchanges, and brokerages. And they all need something fast, because if they are a little late, someone else is opening or closing the position against them. So be fast is one thing. Another important part of being a trader is the information that you play your war game with, and that's where we are really good. And that's the 50,000 sources that we combine in CryptoMood in order to measure the market impact. So those sources are providing all the content that we need to generate the impact estimate for our traders, users, and brokerages. And in order to do that the smart way, we have something that we call Turing Academic Board. And this is contained from very smart people, not like myself, but people who have a PhD, who are able to calculate the equations that will never be understood by the majority of the population on this planet. Either they are sitting in Brno or in Prague, in Ireland, and they do linguistic, they do machine learning, they do neural networks, and they're helping us and the traders to be fast and to be profound. And this is the example of the app that you can already download from the App Store and Google Play. It can be downloaded for free for another 2 or 3 weeks before it will become commercially available. So right now, everyone has a chance, to use it for free and to test it. We also have a professional version that looks like this. It can be a desktop application download to the desktop of the trader, or it can be used in the browser. And the most interesting part or way or stream of providing CryptoMood solution to the audience is the API. So the exchanges usually serve to professional traders out there on the market, and they have not only one LCD or monitor in front of them, but they have 6 of them, and they don't want any other application because they're used to the trading environment, the trading platform. So the API that is being used by the exchange, which could be Bija, Simplecoin, CoinSquare, CoinPaprika, whoever is out there in the market, and they include these data sources from our CryptoMood API into their trading platform. So no need for another installation of a new app. They just use the environment they're used to where they trade, where they open and close their positions. So these little DAOs that you see on the screen, which are really small right now, we can probably take the live demo of the pro version with Amir later on, but they represent each content out there on the internet and measure its impact, either it's negative or positive. So they give the trader indication what the content of the article is. Is it by the important influencer? Is it trying anyone pump the price or dump the price? So the trader is able to decide, with that indication, which way to go. There are different price models of CryptoMood that will be available around June. So the free version will be there forever. If you're more serious about your investment in crypto or trading with crypto, you can use the basic one that has live mode, has indicators or alarms. They will set a trigger once the situation occurs. You can use business and pro version, which allows you to use a mobile phone and app at the same time. So imagine you're driving your car and on a red light you start reading about Bitcoin or Ethereum going down wrong, and you decide, before you go home, you want to dig deeper into the scenario or information. So you open up your notebook, and you're still using the pro version of the CryptoMood on your notebook. So you have a number of devices to choose from. And then there's this API, the business version for the exchanges and brokerages that provides the actual API where the data is without need of the application. So we're very thrilled to announce the commercial version next week, and thanks to Cyril, we're able to present our little ideas that might help you with big trades. And I think that would be all from my part. So Cyril, back to you.
Who do you think is the main user for CryptoMood? Is it the solo trader or?
So we are aiming for retail traders, daily traders, and also for exchanges. This kind of data would interest everybody who invests in crypto to find the perfect timing for their investments.
We love the traders. Actually, they're the most important part for us. The business traders, from exchanges and brokerages. They are really the key clients.
Okay,
yeah,
so
maybe I can add that. The crypto gives the advantage to the exchange to differentiate itself from the general crowd or pile of the exchanges, because the exchanges right now they fight only with the fees. They don't offer much of a different services, or their environments are similar. So the minute the exchange is offering this market data that is not available somewhere else, and if the offer is for free, for example, it can attract the traders, to come and join this exchange and give them advantage over the competition.
And so how do you add new sources? For example, is it like a new crypto blog or anything like this? Do you do it manually, or how do you scrub the web to put everything together?
Currently, it is more than 50,000 news sources, but how we add new sources, like we develop our own algorithm, which works on AI, which is able to scrape those data automatically. So we don't need to create special scrapers for each website, but this algorithm knows how to extract those data from these sources. Also, if somebody mentions a new source, for example, somebody tweets about some article on Twitter, we are able to find this article and scrape it automatically, and we don't need to see this. This source can be unique to us, like we never see it before, but we are able to extract information from it.
We're doing another important thing that's regard to the author or the importance of the article or content creator. So the algorithm, another algorithm that we implement is that we measure the impact of such a person, out there in the market. So the top influencers is listed, is constantly being updated by our AI, and it's actually being trained, on the quality of people out there. So it's kind of a little HR machine inside the crypto industry.
So for example, we got long articles, we are able to extract all the connections between the sentences. We are finding very important phrases within it. We are measuring them between the sentences. So there is a few steps and few like the pipeline is horizontal and the article goes like between each neural network differently.
So can you tell us like a little secret? What is the most impactful source today?
Today it's going to be zero.
Yeah,
okay. No, but like, so what can you say about it?
It depends on many things, like who is writing the article and where it is published. Statistically, the most important articles are from Wall Street Journal or some websites which has most traders. This is a kind of article which impacts the market the most.
So do you think we are out of the bear market right now?
I think there is a higher buzz currently on social networks than it was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I can support it. I've talked to the exchange last week, which I'm not able to name. And over the past month, they doubled their registered users from 200,000 to 400,000. So yeah, it's kind of a buzz going on that we really like. It's going to help us, to start need for our app. So we're extremely happy.
And so there is a difference between social sentiment and news sentiment. So what I've seen is that they are actually completely uncorrelated, right? They are often like converging. And so like, what do you have to say about it? Social sentiment vs news sentiment.
Big difference between the content and the buzz on the market, and we try to split that. So we measure the movements on the wallets, we measure the content of the articles, like if you're writing about new TV product, and the social media. So those three items, they are not correlated all the times, but all of them are important.
Yeah.
Looking actually for the connection between them.
And also the opposite correlation may be caused because of manipulation. And also because it's for you are able to write a tweet within, let's say, few seconds, but to write the article and approve it takes some time.
Yeah. Go into a bit the annoying questions, but about the competition. So all the companies out there who are doing similar things, right, using machine learning and AI to predict or to anticipate or to give a lot of insight of the market. How do you see them? Are they direct competitors, or do you plan to partner with them because they would be aggregating all the data? What do you see in those companies?
We're looking for cooperation with anyone. We're totally open, and we want to, we will be happy to talk to anyone on the market. I see one critical difference between, or two critical differences between what we do and what they do. Majority of these companies, they aggregate data, so they make the life of the trader or analytical team, simpler, because they concentrate on all the raw data in one place, which is great job. But they're missing the math, they're missing the magic, the measurement, the analytical part that we do, and the fundamental analysis of that. And there are companies that do similar things like CryptoMood does, but they concentrate on the one social network, and it can be Twitter, it can be Reddit, but they don't care about the movements on wallets. They don't care about the content of the actual articles. So there are companies that are that indicate that they are going the direction that CryptoMood does. But I would like to say we're like, let's say 1 year ahead of them with the spread, the broad range of the content that we measure, because we measure everything right now.
Okay, but so that comes really with the next question actually from LinkedIn. Florian Courtial is asking about the AI, I mean, all the machine learning you have in it. So what about the clustering? He says, how many machines do you have? What capacity and the size of the data sets?
Currently, it runs on G-Cloud, and since the last month, we got double invoice for the machines because there is a higher buzz on the market, and in the social media, so it takes more time. I think we got like 10 machines currently and two different environments. Everything is made automatically, so it is highly distributed system. So once there is a higher bus, system scales automatically, and we don't need to do anything.
Let's speak about a bit the team behind it, because CryptoMood is one product from actually bigger team, right? How many people does it represent in total for CryptoMood?
We're 20 in a company. The CryptoMood core is around 6 people. With the external scientists, we get to, I don't know, 12, 13, something like that.
And so now as a company, for the next step, what are you focusing on right now, currently, the next few months?
I can talk only about technical stuff. So we are improving our marketing algorithm on the daily basis. So I'm looking forward to show you later how the accuracy is. So we will publish articles on our website proving that these numbers we state it's correctly like correct. Regarding the team, we are about to double the size in near future because we are still adding more and more technologies into CryptoMood, and we get full head of like code currently, and we are very busy working on the new versions.
We are actually opening new office here in Prague. There's a plan to open an office in Ireland at the end of the year as well.
I hope you will enjoy using CryptoMood and leave us any feedback on info@cryptomood.com. We would love to hear what would you like to have more in CryptoMood.
Well, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you too.